Welcome to our video, where we will unveil the most dangerous creatures in the deep sea. These creatures are not only fascinating to look at, but they also serve as a reminder of the power and mystery of the natural world. So buckle up and get ready to explore the darkest depths of our oceans and discover the most fearsome predators that call it home. Most people don't know that most of our oceans remain unexplored. In fact, 95% of the ocean is unexplored. This means there are countless creatures we haven't even discovered, some of which could be incredibly dangerous. But what makes these creatures so scary? Is it their looks, their behavior, or something else entirely? Well, that's what we'll be exploring in this video. We'll take a deep dive into the ocean's depths and uncover the secrets of some of the most terrifying creatures that call it home. From the blobfish to the giant squid, we'll be covering some of the scariest and most fascinating creatures that have ever been discovered. As we venture deeper into the ocean's depths, we'll discover just how dangerous the deep sea can be. From the crushing pressure to the freezing temperatures, it's a tough environment to survive in. But these creatures not only survive, they thrive. We'll explore the adaptations that allow them to live in such extreme conditions and the unique ways they've evolved to hunt, defend themselves, and survive. Some of these creatures have developed incredible hunting techniques to catch their prey in the dark depths of the ocean. Others have evolved to camouflage themselves against potential predators, and some have even developed the ability to produce their own light. We'll take a closer look at these adaptations and discover just how amazing and resourceful these creatures really are. But it's not just the creatures that make the deep sea so fascinating. It's also the environment itself. We'll explore the deep sea vents and underwater canyons and discover the unique ecosystems that have developed around them. And we'll also discuss the threats that these ecosystems face from human activity and climate change. So sit back, relax, and get ready to explore the deep sea with us. You never know what you might discover. The journey to the bottom of the ocean is a treacherous one. As you descend into the inky blackness, the water pressure increases dramatically, making it difficult for any vessel to reach the depths without being crushed. The temperature drops to near freezing, making it impossible for humans to stay in the water without special equipment. But it's the isolation and darkness that make the deep sea the most unforgiving environment on Earth. With no sunlight penetrating the water, there's no way to tell day from night. This means that any explorers who venture into the deep sea must rely on artificial light sources to see anything at all. And it's this lack of visibility that makes it so difficult to navigate the deep sea. Without being able to see, it's easy to become lost in the endless darkness, never to be seen again. It is here in the darkest depths of the ocean that some of the most fascinating and terrifying creatures live. One of the most well-known creatures of the deep sea is the anglerfish. Anglerfish are a family of fish that live in the deep sea and are known for their bioluminescent lure that they use to attract prey. Their lure is actually a modified dorsal fin spine that has a small, light-producing organ at its base. This organ is made up of bacteria that the anglerfish feeds to keep healthy and active. The bacteria produce a bright light that the anglerfish uses to lure unsuspecting prey within striking distance before quickly snatching them up with its large mouth. Anglerfish come in a variety of shapes and sizes, but they all have one thing in common: their eerie appearance. They have large, dark eyes that seem to glow in the darkness, and their mouths are full of sharp, jagged teeth that are perfect for catching and tearing apart their prey. Despite their terrifying appearance, anglerfish play an important role in the deep sea ecosystem. They help to keep the population of deep sea creatures under control by feeding on the smaller fish and invertebrates that live there. They are also an important food source for larger predators such as sharks and whales. Another creature that lives in the deep sea is the vampire squid. The vampire squid is a relatively small creature, usually no bigger than a basketball. It has 8 arms that are lined with suckers that it uses to capture prey. But what sets the vampire squid apart from other squid species is its ability to turn inside out. When threatened, the vampire squid can turn its body almost completely inside out, exposing its normally hidden arms and tentacles. This allows it to appear much larger than it actually is, which helps to scare away predators. Vampire squids are scavengers, feeding on dead animals that sink to the bottom of the ocean. They are an important part of the deep sea ecosystem as they help to break down dead animals and recycle the nutrients they contain. A truly massive predator of the deep sea is the colossal squid. The colossal squid is the largest invertebrate species in the world, with eyes the size of basketballs and tentacles that can grow up to 33 feet long. These massive creatures are thought to live in the Southern Ocean and are believed to be the main prey of sperm whales. Colossal squids are ambush predators, meaning they wait until their prey is close before striking. They use their long tentacles to grab onto their prey, and then use their sharp beaks and strong jaws to tear it apart. While the colossal squid may seem like a relatively new discovery, it's actually been around for millions of years. There are records of massive squid-like creatures dating back to the 18th century. However, it wasn't until 2004 that a live colossal squid was captured off the coast of New Zealand. Since then, scientists have been able to study these creatures in more detail and learn more about their biology and behavior. Despite their size and strength, colossal squids are surprisingly elusive creatures. They are rarely seen by humans, and much of what we know about them is based on the analysis of their remains found in the stomachs of sperm whales. This makes the colossal squid one of the most mysterious and feared creatures of the deep sea. But the truth is that the real danger of the deep sea lies in its unseen inhabitants. It's estimated that 95% of the ocean remains unexplored, which means that there are likely many more creatures lurking in the depths that we don't even know about. Some of these creatures may be harmless, while others could be incredibly dangerous. That's why it's important to continue exploring the ocean and learning more about the creatures that inhabit it. Who knows what we might discover? Perhaps we'll find a new species of squid that's even bigger than the colossal squid, or a new type of anglerfish with an even more terrifying appearance. Maybe we'll even discover a new predator that's even more elusive and dangerous than the viperfish. As we continue to explore the ocean, it's important to remember that we are only beginning to understand the amazing creatures that live there. There's still so much more to learn and so many more mysteries to solve. So, let's keep diving into the depths and discovering the wonders that await us. The ocean is a vast and mysterious place, and we've only scratched the surface of what it has to offer. With every new discovery, we learn more about the incredible creatures that inhabit our oceans and the important role they play in our world. Who knows what other amazing and terrifying creatures we'll discover in the deep sea? We hope you enjoyed learning about some of the most dangerous creatures in the deep sea. If you did, please like this video and share it with your friends. You can also subscribe to our channel for more videos about the ocean and other amazing topics. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.